there's one thing as a marketing strategist and a content coach that I still love to teach. I've been teaching it for years, but still to this day, I still love to teach it. And that is content repurposing, to make sure that it gets the maximum growth and the maximum reach once we made it. So I'm a big believer in automation. I'm a big believer in content creation, and I'm a big believer that that content should reach as many people in our audience as we can. So we're going to delve into today some ways that you can repurpose the content you already have to an existing audience or to a new audience that you're able to connect with. So the first thing that I love to do is everyone's creating blogs on their website, they're creating videos, they're putting all that content together. Not everyone is sending out a newsletter. So your newsletter is your first position to be able to repurpose your content for existing reach. So if you're using tools like MailerLite, you bring in a feed of those blogs, of those podcasts, of those episodes, and you make sure that you're letting those people who have opted in for your lead magnets and all the other stuff you've been creating know that you've created some amazing content. That content is high value, and it makes sure that people say subscribe to that newsletter so that they can continue to get amazing knowledge and expertise out of it from there. The next thing you can do with those blog posts is you can take them and go to a site like Medium and import them and use Medium's audience to be able to connect with a wider audience, their audience, and to share your story and your message. There's tools out there like QPromote that allow you then to take that blog post and then other people share the blog that you've written to their social audience. Now, we've just covered a few things you can do quickly and simply and easily with that blog. But then we go up the ante that one step further. We take that blog post, we load it into a scheduling tool like MeetEdgar, and it creates 5 social media post variations for us to then be able to share. Now, if our post is evergreen, we can let it go on and on and on and be on a continuous cycle. And yay, we're marketing for ourselves again. How awesome is that? Then you've got the opportunity to take that same blog post and turn it into a video. So you take it, you go to a tool like Pictory, you take the text that's in the blog, and you ask Pictory to create a video based on the information that you've got from there. Now we're going to take that blog one more time with a series of other blogs to a tool called Designrr, and we're going to repurpose it into an ebook that now can be promoted and sold out there. So that's just blogs. We think about videos, we can do it multiple times with video again. We're recording a long form video like I'm recording here right now. We can snap it up into little pieces of short form content using a tool called Opus Clip. Handy to use, or Descript, your video editor can start to clip it out too if you're using tools like Descript to be able to get out there. That video is going to have key snippets and key takeaways that can be used again and again that you might create into Canva graphics. And you can send the blog for that as well. Create into Canva graphics to be able to connect out with your audience. That video, when you create it, could then possibly be automated and repurposed into a podcast. So we've taken podcasts, we've taken blogs, we've taken videos, and we're starting to repurpose it in other pieces of content. That video should be embedded into your website, especially a long form video, and has some show notes and that created along with it that, connect hopefully to another blog post, and you've got some cross-linking in there. You've repurposed that content further. And the same if it becomes a podcast episode. You continue to share that content out again and again using content repurposing tools like MeetEdgar to make sure that you're sharing it again and again as your social media audience grows along the way. Now, the benefits of repurposing past content don't just stop with blogs and video content. You've done presentations, you've spoken to people. If you've got those presentations out there, I want you to take those presentations and I want you to look at whether I can make them an ebook out of it. Can I make a valuable resource? Can I create a course? Can I run a webinar myself now and present that information and build my audience that way by taking the content that I have from the past that I know has already resonated with an audience and start delivering it to a new audience? Can you look at being a presenter with guest summits? Can you say, hey, this is something I can do? Or a networking event. Don't let those past presentations die. Give them a new life by presenting them in front of a new audience. By repurposing the knowledge, by repurposing the content that you already have into different formats, you maximize its reach. You don't leave it sitting there on a shelf. You're able to get out there and do it. So your step today is to take one of these techniques today and implement it. And then maybe look at another one next week. And just have a look at the content you've already got and make sure that you're extending its reach by sharing it in front of a new audience. And that could be as simple as going to your Facebook group or going to Quora or Reddit and answering a question and putting that link to that blog post or that product or that webinar or service that you've run in front of someone else. It's all about actions, and this is perfect 5-minute marketing, taking the content we've already got and repurposing it to another audience. Until next time, my name is Linda Reed-Enever. I'm an ideas and marketing strategist, and I help you create impact for your business.